The echo of an empty lecture hall. Distant footsteps, a chair creaks. Soft piano plays a slow, spacious progression. And deep breath, the sound of silence between desks. The lecture hall is empty now. The students have gone to their dorms or their beds. But I'm still here, the small, soft wow of the space between desks, the threads of silence connecting each empty chair. The aisle is a river, the desks are stones. I walk slowly, the air is thick with the ghosts of tired bones. And coffee breath and whispered jokes. The space between desks holds it all. The panic, the boredom, the late night hoax of productivity, the small, tall walls of the lecture hall are listening. The space between desks where no one sits but everyone has sat. The space between desks, the echo is a welcome mat. From memory I walk down the aisle. The space between desks, I pause for a while. The space between desks is not empty, it's full of what was. The whisper of pencils, the small requests for clarity, the pause before the answer. The space between desks holds the laughter and the tears, the hopes and the fears of every student who ever sat in these chairs. The space between desks, I'm quiet. The desks are patient. The space is a riot of silence. I sit in a row near the back. The space holds me too. I was sitting in this row last week, panicking before the exam. My neighbor was crying, we didn't speak, but the space between desks was a dam that held our separate sorrows, not connecting them, just witnessing. The space between desks borrows the shape of our suffering. The blessing is that it doesn't judge. The space is neutral, kind in its neutrality. The vacant seats don't care if I'm dull or brilliant. The space is ancient and patient. I run my hand along the desktop. The wood is warm. The space between desks where no one sits but everyone is sat. The space between desks, the echo is a welcome mat. From memory I walk down the aisle. The space between desks, I pause for a while. The philosopher said, we are shaped by the spaces we inhabit. The space between desks has shaped me, not the lectures, the quiet, the habit of sitting alone thinking, the small key of solitude in a crowded room. Space between desks is a teacher. It teaches the textures of being alone together. The small, soft requests of silence. The lecture hall's architecture is a cathedral of concentration. The space between desks is the pew. I am the congregation of one, but also of everyone who has come before me. The space is a text. I read without words, I close my eyes. The space between desks breathes with me. The desks are my guests and my hosts. I am not alone in the empty room. The space between desks is a womb of possibility. I stay a little longer. The silence is a gift. empty lecture hall. Distant footsteps, a chair creaks. Soft piano plays a slow. The sound of a hand. The space between desks, I stand up slowly. The chair creaks. The sound is small, but in the empty hall, it's a symphony. The space between desks, I walk down the aisle. The desks on either side, empty now, but full of memory. I touch one. The wood is cool. The space between this desk and the next is about 2 feet, but it feels infinite. The space between desks holds the distance between who I was and who I'm becoming. I reach the door, turn back. The space between desks is still there, waiting for the next student, the next panic, the next quiet moment. I whisper, thank you, to the space between desks, between people, between panic and peace. The space between desks. I close the door behind me. The echo follows. The space between desks, between desks, between desks, desks, hall. Hall. Coffee shop ambience. Son chair. The chair being pulled out. A coffee cup set down. A deep breath. The small table is empty, except for one person. The coffee shop is full of tables for 2, but I'm at a table for 1. The chair across from me is empty. The small soft view of the window shows the morning sun. On the street, the couple to my left is laughing. The student to my right is on a laptop, headphones in. The table for 1 is not sad, it's just drafting. A different kind of studying. The din of the coffee shop is a blanket. The empty chair is not a lack, it's a permission to be alone in public. The small, rare gift of observation. The mission is not to socialize, it's to work. The table for 1 is a desk in the world. Coffee shop table for 1. The chair across is empty, but not lonely. Coffee shop table for 1. The coffee is hot, the study is the only thing that matters. The chatter is a hum. Coffee shop table for 1. I've come to sit with myself. The empty chair is a quiet friend. Coffee shop table for 1. No conversation, no distraction. Just the small soft sun on my notebook. The fraction of my attention that wanders to the empty chair is not grief, it's awareness. The air between me and the absence is a space I fill with my own pace. Coffee shop table for 1. I am not waiting for anyone. I am just here. The barista knows my order now. A small black coffee, a blueberry muffin. She smiles when she brings it. The vow of the table for 1 is a soft buffering. Against the world I am alone but not isolated. The couple next to me is arguing quietly. The student across the room is frustrated with the paragraph. The small, kindly chaos of the coffee shop is my companion. The empty chair holds my backpack. Not a person, the small wooden canyon between me and the couple is a track of silence. I don't need to fill, I study. The coffee shop table for 1 is a skill. Coffee shop table for 1. No conversation, no distraction. Just the small soft the air. Between me and the absence is a space I fill with my own pace. The sociologist said, we are most ourselves when we are alone in public. The coffee shop table, for one, is a laboratory of the self. The small, soft rubric is not graded the story. I tell myself is that I am enough company. The empty chair is a mirror, not a void, the small kind subsidy of solitude is the clarity of hearing my own thoughts above the hiss of the espresso machine. The coffee shop table, for one, is a kiss of permission to not perform. I take a sip of coffee. The couple next to me has made up softly. Arguing is over, they are holding hands. I smile, not in envy, in recognition. The aisle between their table and mine is a small continent. The coffee shop table, for one, is not a lament. It's a choice, I choose to be here. The empty chair is my witness. Table for one. I finish my coffee. The muffin is gone. The empty chair is still empty. The couple next to me has left. A new couple sits down. The table for one is still mine. I gather my books. The barista nods. A coffee shop table for one. I will come back tomorrow. Same table, same chair. The empty chair is a friend now, not waiting for someone else, waiting for me. Coffee shop table for one is not a table for none. It's a table for me. I stand up, the chair scrapes the floor, no one looks. The coffee shop table for one is a small, kind kingdom. I'm the only citizen. I walk to the door, turn back. The table is already being wiped down. The empty chair is waiting for the next person who needs to be alone. Coffee shop table for one. Table for one. Coffee shop morning. Library ambience. Soft footsteps. A distant page turn. A chair creak. Soft piano plays a gentle, connecting Badayab. A deep breath. The sound of someone shifting in a chair across the aisle. A shared silence. I don't know their name, I don't know their face. I haven't looked up, but I know they're there. Across the aisle, the small, soft space between our desks is a prayer. Of presence, their pen scratches, mine scratches too. A duet of studying the small, soft syncopation of two strangers in the same quiet, the few times I've glanced, I've seen concentration. On their face, they don't look up either. Across the aisle, they're studying too. The silence is a tether between me and you. Whoever you are, thank you for the company. Across the aisle, they're studying too. The pen scratches, the pages turn. Across the aisle, they're studying too. The silence is a small, soft urn. Holding the hours, we are not alone. Across the aisle, they're studying too. Unknown, but present, the aisle is a bridge of air. Across the aisle, they're studying too. We don't speak, we don't need to. The shared quiet is the glue between two separate worlds, the few times I hear them sigh, I sigh too. Across the aisle, they're studying too. The distance is short, the solidarity is long. The aisle is not a gap, it's a song of two people in the same dark trying to learn. Across the aisle, they're studying too. The turn of my page echoes theirs. We are a quiet chorus. They have a blue highlighter, I have a yellow one. I heard the click of their highlighter cap. Then mine, the small, soft sun of recognition, the map of our separate studies is different, but the act is the same across the aisle. The stranger is a distant kind, reflection the trial of the semester is individual, but the aisle makes it communal. I don't need to know their name. Their presence is a small, soft file of comfort. The game of studying is lonely, but across the aisle, they're studying too. Across the aisle, they're studying too. We don't speak, we don't need to. The shared quiet is the glue between two separate worlds, the few times I hear them sigh, I sigh too. Across the aisle, they're studying too. The poet said, no man is an island, even in the library, even in the quiet. The aisle is a small, soft hand of connection. The diet of solitude is necessary, but the presence across the aisle is a small, soft fence. Against complete isolation, I hear them stretch their arms, I stretch mine, the wretched feeling of being alone in the struggle dissolves a little across the aisle. The juggle of limited time and endless pages is shared. The ages of students before us sat in the same aisle with strangers across the way. The small, soft smile I feel is not for them, it's for the arrangement of desks. The aisle is an engagement with the collective. I am not alone. Across the aisle, they're studying too. Across the aisle, they're studying too. Across the aisle, they're studying too. It's 11 p.m. now. We've been here for hours. They cough, I cough. They turn a page, I turn a page. The aisle is a mirror, not of faces, of actions, of effort. Across the aisle, they're studying too. I don't know if they're stressed, if they're scared, if they'll pass the exam, but I know they're here, in the quiet, with me. I hear them pack their bag. The zipper is loud in the silence, they're leaving. I look up for the first time, a blur of a face, a nod, I nod back. Across the aisle, they were studying too. Now they're gone, the aisle is empty, but the echo of their presence stays with me through the last hour. Across the aisle, they're studying too. Wherever they are now, I hope they pass, I hope they slept, I hope they know the aisle was a bridge. Across the aisle, they're studying too. Not anymore, but for a few hours, we were a small, quiet community of two. Across the aisle, across the aisle studying too. The hum of a projector cooling down, distant echoes in a large room. Soft piano plays a slow, cathedral-like chord progression. A chair creaking in the silence, footsteps on concrete. A deep breath. The hall is empty. The sun is low. The lecture hall holds 300 people, but at 7 a.m. it holds only me. The rows of seats are a steeple of silence, the small, soft key of the morning light through the high windows is gold and dust. The projector screen is blank. The podium is empty. The shadow of the rows of desks is a ladder to rank. Of chairs is a congregation without a sermon. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. is a church of potential. The small, soft germ of the day's learning is still in the lurch of waiting. I am the first to arrive. The hall receives me. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. The seats are waiting. The sun is low. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. The quiet is a small, soft glow of possibility. I walk down the aisle. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. The smile of silence. I choose a seat in the middle row. The hall breathes with me. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. No professor, no students, just the light. The desks are patient. The small, soft end of the morning is a quiet rite of solitude. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. holds the echo of yesterday's lecture, the whisper of a future conjecture. The space is a dam between what was and what will be. I sit. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. The fit of my body in the chair is small. The hall is large. I am not afraid. I imagine the professor standing at the podium, her voice echoing to the back row. But at 7 a.m. the medium is silence. The small, soft snow of dust motes in the sunbeams is the only movement. The empty lecture hall is a waiting room for knowledge. The improvement of my understanding starts in the gloom of early morning. I open my notebook, not to study, to listen. The hall is teaching me something the professor never wrote. The hook of the empty space is a key to a different kind of learning. The hall is the lesson. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. No professor, no students, just the light. The desks are patient. The small, soft end of the morning is a quiet rite of solitude. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. The architect said, buildings teach us how to be. The empty lecture hall teaches me how to be still. The rows are a ladder. The small, soft decree of the space is silence. The skill of being alone in a room built for many is a practice. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. is a teacher without a penny of tuition. The small, soft gem of the lesson is this: you are small, but the space is not hostile. The hall holds you gently. The seats are not judgmental. The podium is not monumental. In its absence, I stand at the podium for a moment, not to speak, to feel the small, soft atonement of standing where the professor stands. The empty lecture hall is a mirror. I see myself small, but present. The hall doesn't care that I'm not the teacher. It holds me anyway. The empty lecture hall is a creature of patience. I return to my seat. The sun is higher now. The hall is still empty. Soft piano with empty lecture hall. At 7 a.m. The sun is higher now. The light is on the podium. I close my notebook. I didn't write much, just the feeling. The empty lecture hall is a poem without words. The desks are the stanzas. The aisles are the line breaks. I walk down the center aisle. My footsteps echo. The hall listens. It doesn't judge my footsteps. It just receives them. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. I reach the door, turn back. The rows of seats are still empty, but they won't be for long. In and out, the students will come. The professor will stand at the podium. The hall will fill with voices and questions and panic. But right now at 7 a.m. the empty lecture hall is mine. A secret between me and the light. I whisper thank you to the hall for the quiet, for the space, for the lesson that was never on the syllabus. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. I close the door behind me. The hall breathes without me, waiting for the next person who needs to be alone in a room built for many. The empty lecture hall at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Empty hall. The soft hum of a small desk lamp. The sound of a pen scratching on paper. A deep breath. The walls of the corral are close. The world outside is distant. The focus is deep. The library corral on the 3rd floor is my size, not too big, not too small. The wooden walls are a door between me and the world. The small, soft thrall of the enclosed space is a gift. No distractions, just the lamp, the page, the pen. The corral is a small, soft rift in the chaos. The when of studying becomes now. The where is here. The library corral, 3rd floor, the rear of the building, away from the windows. The small, soft shadows of my elbows. On the desk I am hidden, I am found. The corral holds me. Library corral, 3rd floor. The lamp is warm, the walls are close. Library corral, 3rd floor. The world outside is a ghost. I don't need the corral, is a womb. Library corral, 3rd floor. The room is small, but the focus is vast. I write, the pen scratches. Library corral, 3rd floor. No one can see me, I can't see them. The small, soft door of the corral is a hem between the public and the private. Library corral, 3rd floor. The native of this small space is me. I know the grain of the wood, the way the lamp hums, the small, soft understood. silence. The corral is a second skin I study. I am safe. I've been coming to this corral for months. The same one, third floor, end of the row. The previous occupant left notes in pencil. The small, soft glow of their handwriting is still there. A date, a name, a tiny heart. The corral holds the small, soft air of everyone who sat apart. From the world I add my own pencil note. In the corner I survived the midterm. The corral doesn't gloat, it just holds the small, soft germ of our shared solitude. The corral is a library of quiet stories. Library corral, third floor. No one can see me, I can't see them. The small, soft door of the corral is a hem between the public and the private. Library corral, third floor. The native. The architect said, good spaces hold you without holding you back. The library corral on the third floor holds me gently. The small, soft track of my attention is free to wander and return. The walls don't demand anything. The corral is a hand on my shoulder, not pressing, just present. The small, soft, pleasant hum of the lamp is a metronome for my thoughts. I am not alone in the corral. The previous occupants are ghosts of pencil marks. The small, soft hosts of my focus. I add another note. The semester is almost over. The corral will be here next semester. The rover of my anxiety is quiet. The corral is a small, soft boat on a quiet sea. I write one more note. Thank you, corral, for the walls. Thank you for the lamp. Library corral, third floor. I close my notebook. The lamp is still humming. The walls are closed. The world is distant. The corral is quiet. I run my hand along the wood. The grain is smooth. The pencil notes are faint. I add one more. I will miss this place. Library corral, third floor. You are not fancy. You are not beautiful. But you are mine for this semester, for these hours. The corral holds my tears, my coffee rings, my panic, and my peace. Library corral, third floor. I pack my bag, turn off the lamp. The darkness is sudden, but not scary. The corral is still there, waiting for tomorrow, or the next student who needs a small, soft room. Library corral, third floor. I whisper goodbye for now. The corral doesn't answer, it doesn't need to. It just holds the silence the way it held me. Library corral, third floor, corral, library. 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 A doom ambience, soft, distant, the sound of a shared wall. Soft piano plays a gentle in the thinness, the weather of our emotions passes through the plaster. Not clearly, just echoes the master of the shared wall is not a person. It's the space between, the small, soft version. The wall between our rooms is thin. I can hear them breathing if I listen closely. Not words, just the small, soft din of existence, the morning mostly. In the late night, I don't know their name. We've never spoken, but the shared wall is a bridge of silence. The small, soft game of living side by side, the fridge. Humming their alarm in the morning, mine an hour later. The shared wall is a witness to our separate lives, the small, soft adorning of solitude with the presence of another. The fitness of this arrangement is accidental, but I'm grateful. Shared wall, shared silence. The plaster is thin, the space is small. Shared wall, shared silence. I hear them move, they hear me fall. Asleep or study, the wall is a diary. Shared wall, shared silence. The quarry of connection is indirect, but it's real. Shared wall, shared silence. We don't speak, we don't need to. The small, soft violence of the alarm clock passes through the plaster. Shared wall, shared silence. I hear them sigh, they hear me pace. The wall is a small, soft space where loneliness meets resilience. In the thinness of the divide, shared wall, shared silence. I am not alone, they are not alone. The alliance is unspoken. The wall hums with the quiet of two lives. Last week, I heard them crying at 2 a.m. The wall was too thin to hide it. I wanted to knock, but the small, soft hem of privacy held me back. I sat in silence on my side of the wall, not intruding, just present. The shared wall was a witness. The small, soft fall of their tears was a distant call for comfort I couldn't give, but the wall carried the sound, and on my side I listened. The shared wall, shared silence. The small membrane of plaster glistened with the weight of two people struggling. I didn't knock, I just stayed quiet. Shared wall, shared silence. We don't speak, we don't need to. The small, soft violence of the alarm clock passes through the plaster. Shared wall, shared silence. The poet said, we are all living in adjacent rooms. The shared wall is the proof. The small, soft looms of our separate lives weave together in the thinness. The weather of our emotions passes through the plaster, not clearly, just echoes. The master of the shared wall is not a person, it's the space between. The small, soft version of community is this. I hear them cook, they hear me type. The shared wall is a small, soft pipe of presence. I don't need to know their face. The wall is enough. The small, soft grace of shared silence is a gift. I press my hand to the wall, not to touch them, to feel the small, soft thrall of connection. The plaster is warm, they're on the other side. The calm of the shared wall is a mystery. I am not alone, they are not alone. Shared wall, shared silence. It's late now. The other side is quiet. I hear them breathing, soft, slow, asleep. The shared wall is a lullaby. I press my ear to the plaster, not to invade, to confirm. They are there. I am here. The wall is thin, but strong enough to hold the distance and the closeness. The shared wall, shared silence, is a small, soft miracle of dormitory life. Two strangers living 3 feet apart, never meeting but never completely alone. I whispered to the wall, good night, not to them, to the space between. The shared wall hums, the furnace kicks on, the silence is shared. I climb into bed, the other side is still. The shared wall is a witness to two people sleeping in the same small building under the same dark. Shared wall, shared silence, thank you for the company. Even in sleep, even in silence, even through the plaster, we are not alone. Shared wall, shared silence. Shared wall, silence, night. Shared wall, silence, night. Cafeteria ambience. Trays clattering, chairs clattering, chairs clattering. A tray being set down on a table, a chair pulled out. A deep breath. The table is small. The cafeteria is full. The cafeteria is a sea of tables for 4, but I'm at a table for 1. The chair across from me is empty. The small, soft door of solitude in a crowded room is the sun of my attention. The chatter is a wave. I don't need to join the laughter of the table next to me. Is warm but distant. The small, soft safe of being alone in a crowd is a key to a different kind of peace. I eat my lunch, slowly, not hiding, not performing, just present. The crowded cafeteria alone is a hunch that I can be with myself. The pleasant hum of the room is a blanket. I am not lonely, just singular. The crowded cafeteria alone. The trays are loud, the chairs are close. The crowded cafeteria alone. The empty chair is not a ghost. It's a choice I choose to sit by myself. The crowded cafeteria alone. The shelf of my attention is full. I eat, I watch, I breathe. The crowded cafeteria alone. No conversation, just the din. The small, soft throne of solitude is within. The noise, the crowded cafeteria alone, is not sad. It's a small, soft skill to be still when the room is shrill. The empty chair is not a moan. It's a declaration I am enough company. The crowded cafeteria alone. The sea of strangers is a landscape. I am a quiet island. I am not lost. I see a student across the room eating alone too. Our eyes meet for a second. She looks away. Not in judgment, in recognition. The small, soft flu of solitude is contagious in a gentle way. The crowded cafeteria alone is a club of unspoken membership. The table for 4 with 3 empty chairs is a stub of a ticket to a different floor of social life. I take a sip of water. The table next to me is laughing at a joke. I smile, not because I'm part of their quarter, but because laughter is warm smoke that reaches everyone. The crowded cafeteria holds us all separately together. The crowded cafeteria alone. No cafeteria alone. The sociologist said, we are most alone in crowds. But the crowded cafeteria is a small, soft crowd, where I practice being alone without fear. The small, soft gear of my attention shifts from the empty chair to the window. The light is golden there. The cafeteria noise becomes a distant hum, a river I don't need to swim. I've come to terms with the empty chair. It's not a lack, it's a choice. The small, soft track of my meal is my own. I eat slowly. The crowded cafeteria is a small, soft, holy space of observation. I watch the students rush. The trays clatter. The small, soft hush of my own table is a gift. I finished my lunch. The crowded cafeteria alone. The punch of realization. I am not waiting for anyone. The empty chair is mine. The crowded cafeteria alone. The tray being pushed aside at 4:45. A satisfied sigh. The crowded cafeteria alone. I finish my lunch. The tray is empty. The table next to me has left. New students sit down. They don't look at me. The crowded cafeteria is still loud, but my table is quiet. The empty chair is still empty. I don't feel sad, I feel steady. The crowded cafeteria alone is a practice, not a punishment. I stand up. The chair scrapes the floor. No one looks. The crowded cafeteria doesn't notice. One person leaving, one table empty, one chair pushed in. The crowded cafeteria alone. I walk to the tray return. The line is long. I wait. The student behind me is alone too. We don't speak, we don't need to. The crowded cafeteria alone is full of us, singletons and a sea of tables. I return my tray, walk to the door, turn back. The crowded cafeteria is still loud. The empty chairs are everywhere, but not mine. Mine is empty now, waiting for the next person who needs to be alone in a crowd. The crowded cafeteria alone on lunch. The cafeteria alone. Cafeteria alone. Lunch. Lunch. Late night library ambulance, soft, distant. A single lamp glow. Soft piano plays a gentle, acknowledging progression. A distant page turn a soft breath. The sound of two people in the same quiet, not speaking. The library empties at 11 p.m. The casual students leave, the lights dim, but you're still here. The small, soft gem of your lamp is visible across the room. The trim of your silhouette is familiar now. We've never spoken, but I know your posture. The way you lean into the page, the small, soft vow of your presence. The future of the late night is shared. You stay late, I stay late too. A nod to the stranger who stays late is due. Not spoken, just a small, soft lift of the chin. Across the aisle, the small, soft din of the library holds us, two strangers, two lamps, one quiet. A nod to the stranger who stays late. The library is dark, the lamps are bright. A nod to the stranger who stays late. We don't speak, we don't need to. The night is long, but we are in it together. A nod to the stranger who stays late. The tether of shared endurance. I see you, you see me, we nod. A nod to the stranger who stays late. The hour is late, the coffee is cold. The small, soft weight of the silence is a gentle hold between us. A nod to the stranger who stays late. We don't know each other's names, we don't know each other's pains, but the small, soft plate of the table between us is a bridge. A nod to the stranger who stays late. The ridge we climb together separately, but the nod says, I see you, keep going. Last week you nodded first. I was exhausted, the page was blurry. You lifted your chin. The small, soft burst of recognition was a small, soft curry of hope. I nodded back. We returned to our books, but something had shifted. The small, soft hooks of connection had caught. The stranger who stays late is not a stranger anymore. The small, soft gate of our silence is open, not for words, for presence. The nod is vocabulary of the late night, essence of the library. I see you pack your bag, you're leaving. I nod, you nod. The small, soft lag between the nod and the door is a goodbye. Tomorrow we'll nod again. A nod to the stranger who stays late. The hour is late, the coffee is cold. The small, soft weight of the silence is a gentle hold between us. A nod to the stranger who stays late. The anthropologist said, nodding is a universal sign of acknowledgement. The nod to the stranger who stays late is a small, soft document of our shared humanity. The library at 2 a.m. is a small, soft gem of a different kind of community. Not loud, not spoken, just the small, soft token of a chin lift, a recognition. You exist, I exist, we are here. The stranger who stays late is a mirror, clear and quiet. I see in them my own exhaustion, my own determination. The small, soft fashion of our nod is a ceremony, no words needed. The stranger who stays late is a seed of hope. If they can stay, I can stay. The nod is a small, soft prayer. Nod to the stranger who stays late. It's 2 a.m. now. You're still here. I'm still here. The library's empty, except for us. 2 lamps, 2 strangers, 1 quiet. I look across the room. You look up, we nod. The small, soft lift of the chin is a sentence longer than any paragraph. A nod to the stranger who stays late means I'm tired too, but I'm staying. You nod back means me too. The silence is full. I turn back to my book. The page is less blurry now. The nod is a coffee of the spirit. A nod to the stranger who stays late is a small, soft miracle of recognition in a world that forgets to look up. I look up again, you're packing your bag. The night is over for you. I nod, you nod. The door closes behind you, your lamp goes dark, but the nod stays in the air between the desks. A small, soft ghost of connection. A nod to the stranger who stays late. I pack my turn off my lamp, lock the door. Tomorrow, there will be another stranger, another nod, another late night, a nod to the stranger who stays late, stranger night. A quiet room, the soft hum of fluorescent lights, distant footsteps on carpet. Soft piano plays a slow, spacious chord progression. A chair creaks, a page turns. A deep breath. The silence is thick. The footsteps are a gentle punctuation. The quiet study room is a church of silence. No talking, no eating, just a small, soft science. Of concentration, the carpet absorbs the footsteps. The lights hum, the small, soft keeps. Of the room are the rules, I obey them gladly. The silence is a blanket, the small, soft sadly. Is not here, just the focus, the distant footsteps are a metronome, the small, soft depths. Of the room hold me, someone walks past my corral. The footsteps are soft, the small, soft quarrel. Between my attention and the noise is none. The footsteps are a small, soft sun. Of presence, someone else is here. I am not alone in the quiet. Quiet study room, distant footsteps, the carpet absorbs the sound. Quiet study room, distant footsteps, the silence is a holy ground. To focus I hear someone breathe across the aisle. Quiet study room, distant footsteps, the smile of the room is invisible, but I feel it. We are all here together in the quiet. Quiet study room, distant footsteps, the door opens softly, someone enters. The small, soft precepts of the room are gentle. The center of my attention holds the footsteps pass. Quiet study room, distant footsteps, the glass of the window shows the dark outside. Inside, we are still. The footsteps are a small, soft thrill of connection, not intrusive, just present. The quiet is shared. I know the rhythm of the footsteps now, the heavy walk of the student near the window, the light step of the person who takes a bow to the silence, the small, soft shadow of a person walking past my corral is a poem, not of words, of presence, the small, soft loam of the quiet study room is fertile. The footsteps are the rainfall, the small, soft depths of my concentration are watered by the awareness that I am not alone. The small, soft fairness of the room is that we all share the same silence, the same carpet, the same lights, the same science of staying focused. The footsteps are a language I understand without words. Quiet study room, distant footsteps, the door opens softly, someone enters. The small, soft precepts of the room are gentle. The center of my attention holds the footsteps pass. Quiet study room, distant footsteps, the glass. The acoustician said, silence is never truly silent. The quiet study room is proof the small, soft violent is not here, but the small, soft sound of footsteps on is a gentle bound between solitude and community. The quiet study room is a laboratory of presence. The small, soft bloom of awareness when someone walks by is a small, soft lie that we are separate. The footsteps say, you are not alone in your studying. The quiet study room is a small, soft study of connection without conversation. The footsteps are the thread between the carols, a small, soft trend of isolation is absent. The footsteps are a small, soft friend. Quiet study room, distant footsteps. The door opens, someone leaves, the footsteps fade. The room is quieter now, not empty, just one less person. The quiet study room adjusts, the silence deepens. I stretch my arms, the carpet is still, the lights hum. The footsteps will return, someone will enter, someone will leave. The quiet study room is a river of silent arrivals and departures. The footsteps are the current, I am a stone in the river, present still, receiving the small soft passage of strangers who need the same quiet. The quiet study room, distant footsteps. Thank you for the carpet, for the lights, for the silence, for the footsteps. Even the ones that fade, even the ones that distract for a moment, then release me back to the page. The focus, the quiet study room is a small, soft miracle of shared solitude. Distant footsteps are the heartbeat of the room. Quiet study room, distant footsteps. Thank you for the carpet, for the lights, for the silence, for the footsteps. Even the ones that fade, even the ones that distract for a moment, then release me back to the page. The focus, the focus, the focus. The quiet study room is a small, soft miracle of shared solitude. Distant footsteps are the heartbeat of the room. Quiet study room, distant footsteps. Thank you for the carpet, for the lights, for the silence, for the footsteps. Even the ones that fade, even the ones that distract for a moment, then release me back to the page. Quiet study room, distant footsteps. Then quiet study room is a small, soft miracle. The carpet absorbs the sound. I don't look up, the footsteps are enough. A small, soft confirmation that the world is still there, that I am not a ghost in my own focus. Quiet study room, distant footsteps, the door opens. Dinner ambience, coffee pouring, plates clinking, distant low conversation. The sound of a booth seat creaking, a menu being set down. A deep breath, the coffee is hot, the night is long. The library closed at midnight, but I'm not ready to sleep. The 24-hour diner is a second home. The booth in the back, the small, soft light of the lamp on the table, the miner. Key of the late hour, the waitress knows my order. Coffee, black, a slice of apple pie. The 24-hour diner booth is a border between the panic of studying and the quiet of the why. I keep going. The vinyl seat is cracked but warm. The window shows the empty street. The diner is a small, soft storm of comfort in the middle of the night. The beat of the refrigerator is a lullaby. I open my notebook, the booth holds me. The 24-hour diner booth. The coffee is bitter, the pie is sweet. The 24-hour diner booth, the night is long. The booth is my seat of refuge. The waitress refills my cup. The 24-hour diner booth. I look up at the clock. It's 1 a.m. The night is still young. The 24-hour diner booth. The vinyl is cracked. The lamp is low. The small, soft truth is that I don't have to go home yet. The 24-hour diner booth is a small, soft island in the night. The coffee is a small, soft light. The pie is a small, soft youth. Of comfort I study slowly. The booth is a friend, the 24-hour diner booth. The bend of the night is easier here. The waitress knows my face. I am not a ghost. There's a student in the booth across the aisle. She's been here since 10 p.m. Her textbook is thick. She drinks hot tea. The small, soft smile she gives me when our eyes meet is a quick recognition. The 24-hour diner booth is a club of the nocturnal. We don't speak. The small, soft hub of our separate studies is the same space, the same coffee pot, the same tired face behind the counter. The waitress pours us both refills. We nod. The 24-hour diner booth is a small, soft, still point in a moving world. I take a bite of pie. The booth is a sanctuary. 24-hour diner booth. The vinyl is cracked. The lamp is low. The small, soft truth is that I don't have to go home yet. The 24-hour diner booth. The sociologist said, third places are essential for community. The 24-hour diner booth is my third place. Not home, not work. The small, soft immunity of the booth is a small, soft grace. The waitress doesn't ask why I'm here so late. She just pours the coffee. The small, soft weight of the night is shared. The student across the aisle yawns. I yawn. The small, soft trial of the late night study session is easier. In the booth, the diner is a freezer of loneliness. No, it's a warm place for the cold hours. The small, soft face of the clock on the wall says 2 a.m. I order another coffee. The booth is patient. The 24-hour diner booth. I close my notebook. The waitress brings the check. I pay in cash, leave a tip. The booth creaks as I stand. The vinyl is warm from my body. I pull on my coat. The door jingles as I leave. I turn back. The booth is empty now, waiting for the next student, the next late night, the next cup of coffee. The 24-hour diner booth is a small, soft constant in a shifting world. I walk to my car. The night is cold. The booth is warm. I will return tomorrow, or the next night, or the night after that. The 24-hour diner booth is a promise between me and the waitress, me and the cracked vinyl, me and the late hour. The 24-hour diner booth. Good night for now. I'll of a library book, being opened, pages turning slowly. Soft piano plays a warm, curious chord progression. The soft scratch of a highlighter, but not yours. A deep breath. The previous reader left marks. I checked out a book from the library shelf. The spine was cracked, the pages were soft. Someone had been here before me. The small, soft delve of their presence was a small, soft aloft of yellow highlighter. A stranger's hand had marked the pages. The small, soft band of their attention was visible. I traced the line they thought was important. The small, soft sign of their studying was a gift. Someone else's highlighter was a small, soft lighter. In the dark of my own confusion, they had been here. They had struggled, the small, soft, clear. Evidence of their effort was on the page. I was not the first to find this hard. Someone else's highlighter, yellow and faint, a season old. Someone else's highlighter. The page is warm, the story is told, not in words, in the small, soft glow. Someone else's highlighter, I know. They were here, they underlined the same sentence I was going to. Someone else's highlighter, a stranger's hand across the years. The small, soft fighter in them recognize the fears. In me, someone else's highlighter is a note across time. The small, soft rhyme of our separate studies is a small, soft prime. Number of connection, the lighter. Shade of yellow is a bridge. I add my own highlight. Someone else's highlighter, the small, soft rite of passage. We never met, but our highlighters touched the same page. There was a note in the margin, pencil, faint. This is important for the exam. The handwriting was neat. The small, soft saint of a stranger had taken the time to cram their insight into the margin. I smiled. The library book was a conversation across time. The small, soft, wild generosity of a student. The foundation of my understanding was built on their highlights. Someone else's highlighter was a small, soft light. In the darkness of my own panic, I added my own note. Thank you, stranger, for the quote. You saved me hours. The book will go back to the shelf. Someone else will find it. Someone else's highlighter, a stranger's hand across the years. The small, soft fighter in them recognize the fears. In me, someone else's highlighter. The librarian said, every book is a conversation. The highlighted pages are the footnotes of that conversation. The small, soft vaccination against the loneliness of studying. The small, soft boats of yellow marks carry us across the sea of confusion. Someone else's highlighter is a small, soft infusion of hope. I was struggling with paragraph 4. Then I saw the yellow, the small, soft door open. The previous reader had circled a word. I had missed the small, soft herd of my thoughts gathered around their mark. The library book was no longer dark with confusion. The yellow was a torch. I added my own flame. Soft piano, a deep breath. At 4:15, a pencil writing a note. At 4:40, 45. Someone else's highlighter. I close the book. The yellow marks are still there. I added a few of my own. The conversation continues. The stranger and I, we never met, but we studied together across time. Someone else's highlighter is a small, soft miracle of library communion. I return the book to the shelf, not the same shelf, the return card. Someone will check it out tomorrow, or next week, or next year. They will see the yellow, my yellow, and the stranger's yellow. A small, soft garden of effort. Someone else's highlighter will guide them the way it guided me. I walk away from the cart. The book is waiting for the next reader, the next highlighter, the next small, soft connection. Someone else's highlighter. I whisper to the empty aisle. Thank you for the yellow, for the margin notes, for the pencil heart. Someone else's highlighter. You were a friend I never met. Someone else's highlighter, else's highlighter, highlighter, book. An empty room, a chair scraping against the floor. The echo lingers. Soft piano plays a slow, spacious. The sound of someone standing up. The chair creaks. A deep breath. The echo is the only response. The study room was full an hour ago. Now it's empty. The chairs are pushed in. But the echo of a chair pulling out is a small, soft glow of presence. The small, soft din of the departure is still in the air. The chair remembers the weight of the body. The floor remembers the scrape. The small, soft care of the room is that it holds the small, soft shoddy remains of our presence. The echo of a chair pulling out is a small, soft shout. From the past, someone was here. They stood up, they left. The room is quieter now. The small, soft theft of their absence is not a loss. It's a memory. The echo holds it. The echo of a chair pulling out. The room is empty, but the sound remains. The echo of a chair pulling out. The small, soft stains of presence on the silence. I listen. The echo of a chair pulling out. The glisten of the floor where the legs scraped. The room is a museum of departures. The echo of a chair pulling out. Someone left the room, remembers the small, soft doubt of whether they'll return. The embers of their presence are the scrape on the floor. The echo of a chair pulling out. The door closed behind them. The room is still. The echo is a small, soft skill of the space to hold what was. I pull out a chair. The echo answers. I sit in the chair that someone left. The echo of their departure is still warm. The wood is cool. The small, soft theft of their absence is a small, soft form of company. I open my notebook, not to study, to listen. The room is an ear. The echo of the chair is a small, soft boat of sound. The small, soft clear memory of their body is in the angle of the seat. I adjust it. The chair creaks. The small, soft beat of the echo changes. Now it's my chair. my departure will leave its own echo in the air. The room will remember me too. The echo of a chair pulling out is a legacy. The echo of a chair pulling out, someone left the room remembers. The small, soft doubt of whether they'll return, the embers of their presence by the scrape on the floor. The echo of a chair pulling out the door. The physicist said, sound is vibration that travels through a medium. The echo of a chair pulling out is a small, soft tedium of physics, but it's also a poem. The room is the medium, the small, soft loam of the space holds the vibration of every departure, every arrival. The echo of a chair pulling out is a small, soft charter of the history of the room, the student who left in a hurry, the student who lingered, the small, soft flurry of their movements is recorded in the scrape marks on the floor. The echo is a small, soft door. Into the past I run my hand along the table. The wood is smooth, the small, soft fable of the room is written in the scratches. The echo of a chair pulling out is a verse. Soft piano. A deep breath at 4:15. The sound bounces off the walls. The echo of a chair pulling out is not sad, it's a signature. I push my chair in, the echo fades. The room is quiet again, but the echo is in the wood now, in the floor, in the memory of the room. The echo of a chair pulling out. I walk to the door, turn back, the room is empty, but full of echoes. The chairs are still, but they remember every body that sat in them, every departure. The echo of a chair pulling out is a small, soft library of goodbyes. I close the door behind me. The echo follows, not as a sound, as a feeling. The room is behind me now, but the echo is inside me. The echo of a chair pulling out. I will leave my own echoes in other rooms, other chairs, other floors. The world is a museum of departures and arrivals. The echo of a chair pulling out is a small, soft thread connecting me to everyone who sat before me, who will sit after me. The echo of a chair pulling out, chair pulling out, echo. Room. The soft hum of a single lamp, 2 chairs. A shared pool of light. The sound of 2 people breathing softly, pages turning. A deep breath. The lamp is between them. The silence is shared. The library has a corner with 2 desks close together. 1 lamp between them, the small, soft tether. Of the light is a bridge. I sit on the left, someone sits on the right. The small, soft theft. Of the darkness is the lamp, the pool of light is shared. I don't know their name, the small, soft right. To study in silence is ours. The lamp doesn't choose, it just glows. The small, soft muse. Of the shared light is the space between our desks, 2 desks, 1 lamp between them, the flecks of dust in the beam are our only conversation. Two desks, one lamp between them. The light is warm, the silence is deep. Two desks, one lamp between them. The small, soft keep of the corner is ours, we don't speak. Two desks, one lamp between them. The streak of gold on our pages is the same. The lamp is a small, soft sun. Two desks, one lamp between them. We are strangers in the same small light. The small, soft hem of the shadow is the night. Outside the circle, two desks, one lamp between them. The lamp doesn't care about our grades. It just lights the small, soft blades of our pages. The small, soft gem of this arrangement is the silence. We are close. Two desks, one lamp between them. The ghost of connection is the light. I see their hand move. They see mine. The lamp is a witness. They have a blue notebook, I have a brown one. Our elbows almost touch. The small, soft crown of the lamp illuminates both. I hear them sigh. I sigh too. The small, soft why of our shared presence is a mystery, but the lamp doesn't ask. The small, soft history of this corner is written in the wood. The lamp has been here for years. The small, soft good it has done is unmeasured. Two desks, one lamp between them is a small, soft ecosystem. The stem of our attention is the same light. I adjust my chair. They adjust theirs. The lamp holds us. Two desks, one lamp between them. We are strangers in the same small light. The small, soft hem of the shadow is the night. Outside the circle, two desks, one lamp between them. The philosopher said, light is the medium of vision and connection. The lamp between our desks is a small, soft election to be together in the same small pool, not speaking. The small, soft rule of the corner is silence, but the light is a language. The lamp hums. The small, soft sandwich of our presence is the beam. I see them underline a word. I underline a word. The small, soft herd of our separate studies is gathered in the same glow. The lamp doesn't need to know our names, it just glows. Two desks, one lamp between them is a small, soft diadem of the ordinary. I look up. They're looking at the lamp. Our eyes meet in the light. The library is closing soon. The lamp is still on. We pack our bags in silence. The small, soft shuffle of books. The zippers are loud in the quiet. I look at them for the first time. They look at me. We nod. Two desks, one lamp between them. The lamp is still warm. I turned it off. The darkness is sudden, but the warmth remains. The lamp hums in memory. We stand up at the same time. Our chairs scrape the floor. The small, soft echo. Two desks, one lamp between them. We walk to the door together, not speaking. The lamp is behind us now, dark but still present. The corner is empty, but the lamp will glow tomorrow for two other strangers who need the same small light. I hold the door for them. They nod, I nod. Two desks, one lamp between them. We walk into the night, separate directions. The lamp is a small, soft A room with multiple chairs, soft echoes of past conversation. Piano plays a warm, slightly melancholy. The sound of a chair that no one is sitting in. A deep breath. The study group is here, but one chair is empty. The study group meets every Tuesday night. 5 of us around a small, round table. But tonight, one chair is empty. The small, soft light of the lamp in the center is a small, soft fable. Of absence they texted, can't make it so sorry. The 4 of us sit, the empty chair is a small, soft quarry of silence. We try to study, but the gap where they usually sit is a small, soft lap of memory. Their coffee cup is not there. The study group's empty chair is a small, soft prayer. For their presence we study anyway, but the room is different. The study group's empty chair, the notebook is missing, the pen is gone. The study group's empty chair, the small, soft dawn of their absence is a small, soft ache. The study group's empty chair. We take a moment of silence for the one who couldn't come. The study group's empty chair, the room is smaller without them. The small, soft air is heavy. The small, soft diadem of our circle is broken. The study group's empty chair. We study together, but we feel the space, the small, soft grace of their usual voice. The small, soft care they brought to the group is missing. The empty chair is a door. The study group's empty chair. The floor is still wood. The table is still round, but the circle is incomplete. We share notes, we answer each other's questions, but every few minutes someone looks at the empty chair. The study group's rhythm is a small, soft suggestion that we are a small, soft flare of connection. Without them, the flare is dimmer. I take notes for them, the small, soft glimmer of my pen is a promise to share what we discussed. The empty chair is a small, soft trust that they will return next week. The study group is resilient. The empty chair is a small, soft pencil of absence, but the 4 of us are present. We study in their honor. The study group's empty chair, the room is smaller without them. The small, soft air is heavy. The small, soft diadem of our circle is broken. The study group's empty chair. The sociologist said, groups are defined by their boundaries. The empty chair is a small, soft boundary of absence. The small, soft wound of missing one person. The small, soft foundry of the study group is the shared work, but the empty chair is a small, soft tear in the fabric. We patch it with extra notes. The small, soft boats of our conversation carry us through the hour. The empty chair is a small, soft flower of potential. They will return. The study group is not broken. Just stretch. The empty chair is a small, soft token of their presence and absence. I write their name on the top of my notes. For you. A deep breath at 4:15. 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 The study group's empty chair. The session is over. We pack our bags. The empty chair is still empty. One of us says, I'll text them the notes. We nod. The study group's empty chair is not a tragedy. It's a small, soft reminder that we are we, not just 4 people. 5, even when one is missing. I touch the back of the empty chair. The wood is cool, the chair is waiting for next week, when they will sit here again. The study group will be whole. The study group's empty chair. I whisper to the chair, you'll be filled soon. The chair doesn't answer. Chairs don't answer, but the memory of their body is in the shape of the seat. We walk out together, the 4 of us, leaving the empty chair behind. But the study group carries them in our notes, in our conversation, in the small, soft space where their voice usually lives. The empty chair is a promise, not a loss. The study group's empty chair is a small, soft until next Tuesday, until they return, until the circle closes. The study group's empty chair. We will study without them tonight, but we will study better, because we know they'll be back. The empty chair is a small, soft of hope. The study group's empty chair. Empty chair. Study group, Tuesday. Rain tapping on glass overhead, distant thunder. Soft piano plays a slow. The quiet room hums. A skylight shows gray sky. A deep breath. The rain is a lullaby. The quiet study room has a skylight. I didn't notice it until the rain came. The small, soft flight of water on glass is a small, soft flame of sound, not loud, just present. The rain is a million small, soft hands tapping on the roof of the room. The small, soft chain of droplets is a small, soft band of percussion. I look up from my book. The skylight is a window to the weather. The rain is a small, soft hook pulling my attention. The small, soft tether between the quiet room and the storm outside is glass. The rain is a gentle teacher. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. The glass is cold, the drops are warm. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. The small, soft charm of the storm is a blanket of sound. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. The ground of my focus shifts, I listen. The rain is a meditation. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. The drops are a small, soft choir. The small, soft boom of distant thunder is a small, soft lyre of the sky. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. The room is safe, the rain is wild. The small, soft child in me wants to watch. The small, soft plume of my attention rises to the glass. I set down my pen. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. Amen to the interruption. The rain is a small, soft Sabbath from the books. The other students don't look up. They are deep in their own focus. But I can't help it. The small, soft cup of my curiosity is a small, soft locus of wonder. The rain on the skylight is a performance, no ticket needed. The small, soft entrance is just looking up. The drops race each other down the glass. The small, soft mother nature is showing off. The quiet room is a theater. The skylight is the stage. The small, soft meter of the rain is irregular. A pause, then a rush. The skylight is a small, soft hush. In the storm I watch a drop cling to the edge before falling. The rain is patient. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. The drops are a small, soft choir. The small, soft boom of distant thunder is a small, soft lyre of the sky. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. The poet said, the rain speaks a language without words. The skylight is the translator. The small, soft herds of droplets or sentences. The quiet room is a small, soft plume of silence with the soundtrack of water. The rain is a small, soft train of thought. I don't need to study the rain, it studies me. The small, soft pain of the semester is washed by the sound. The skylight is a small, soft crown above our heads. The storm is gentle. The quiet room is a small, soft womb of peace. The rain taps. The thunder rumbles in the distance. I am still. Deep breath at 4:15. Rain on glass, distant thunder. A deep breath at 4:15. A deep breath at 4:15. The sound at 5:30. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. I look at the other students. They didn't notice. They were studying through the whole storm. Their focus is deeper than mine, or narrower. The rain was a gift I accepted. They declined. Not better, just different. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. I am grateful for the interruption, for the small, soft creak, for the water on glass. The quiet room is still quiet, but the silence is different now. Washed. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. The storm is gone. The skylight is clear, but the memory of the rain is on the glass in small, soft streaks, like the notes in my margin, like the hours of study, like the semester itself. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. I packed my bag. The rain is done, but the quiet room is different. It has been baptized by the sky. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. I walk to the door, look back one more time. The skylight is gray, but waiting for the next storm, the next interruption, the next small, soft permission to pause. Rain on the skylight of the quiet room. Skylight of the quiet room. Skylight of the quiet room. Rain, quiet. A nearly empty library, distant clocks, the hum of fluorescent lights. Soft piano plays a slow, solitary progression. Footsteps fade in the distance. A chair creaks. A deep breath. The library is closing. Someone is still here. The library closes in 15 minutes. The lights are dimming row by row. The last person in the library is a small, soft minute of resistance, the small, soft glow of my lamp is a small, soft island In a sea of darkness, the other students have left. The librarians are packing. The small, soft highland of the third floor is a small, soft theft. Of time I am still here. The last person in the library is a small, soft sanctuary. Of focus, the clock ticks, the minutes fall. The library is a small, soft hall. Of echoes now I close my book, not because I'm finished, because the library is ending. The last person in the library. The lights are dim, the doors will close. The last person in the library. The small, soft rose of solitude blooms in the final hour. The last person in the library. The tower of silence is mine. The librarians wait by the door. The last person in the library. The stacks are empty, the chairs are still. The small, soft quarry of my attention is a small, soft hill. I climb alone, the last person in the library. The clock says 11:47 p.m. The small, soft hem of the night is the small, soft ferry. Over the threshold I pack my bag slowly. The last person in the library. The holy silence of departure. I stand up. The chair creaks, the library listens. I walk through the stacks one last time. The books are sleeping, the small soft rhyme of their spines is a small soft poem I've read all semester. The small soft loam of the library is in my blood now. The last person in the library is the small soft bud of the night. I run my hand along a shelf. The wood is warm, the small soft self I was when I first walked in is different now. The library has changed me. The small soft vow I make as I walk to the door is a small soft promise to return tomorrow. The library is a compass of my semester. The last person in the library knows its soul. The last person in the library. The lights are dim, the doors will close. The last person in the library. The small, soft rose of solitude blooms in the final hour. The last person in the library. The tower. The librarian said, "We close in 5 minutes, you don't have to leave yet." I nod. The last person in the library is a small, soft debt I owe to the place that held me through the semester. The small, soft fester of my panic was soothed by these stacks. The last person in the library is a small, soft tax I pay with presents. I walk to the window. The city is dark. The small, soft window of the night is visible. The library behind me is a small, soft ship. In the sea of silence, I am the last person on the trip. Before the doors lock, I turn from the window. The librarian is waiting. A small, soft window of time is closing. I walk toward the exit. The library breathes behind me. Soft piano. A deep breath. At 4:15. A deep breath at 4:15. The sound of the library door keys. At the small, soft mark of my presence. The last person in the library is never really the last. The library holds everyone who ever sat in its quiet. The last person in the library is just the most recent in a long line of solitude. for the hours, for the quiet, for the small, soft grace of being the last person in the library is not lonely, just complete. The semester is ending, but the library is eternal. The last person in the library, last person, library, night. The sound of a piece of paper being set down on a wooden table. Soft piano plays a warm, curious chord progression. A pen clicking, footsteps fading. A deep breath. Someone was here. They left something behind. I found it on the table in the quiet study room. A small, soft square of paper folded once. The edges were smooth, a small, soft plume of the handwriting was a small, soft dunce. Of a mystery, I unfolded it carefully. The note said, "You can do this, I believe in you." No name, no date, the small, soft treasury of the message was a small, soft cue. From a stranger, they left it for someone, maybe me, maybe whoever sat here next. A note left on the table is a small, soft sun of kindness. The small, soft text was unsigned. I looked around the room. The stranger was gone. A note left on the table. The ink is blue, the paper is white. A note left on the table. The small, soft light of a stranger's kindness is a small, soft gift. A note left on the table. The rift between loneliness and connection is this small, soft square. A note left on the table. You can do this, I believe in you. The small, soft fable of a stranger who knew that someone needed to hear it. A note left on the table. The handwriting was neat, the message was clear. The small, soft tear in my doubt was a small, soft cable of hope. I folded the note carefully. A note left on the table. The small, soft treasury of the moment was a small, soft miracle. I put the note in my pocket. I wondered who wrote it. A student, a librarian, someone who had struggled, someone who knew the loneliness of the late night seminar. The small, soft dew of their compassion was still fresh on the page. The ink was dry. The small, soft stage of the table was a small, soft altar. The note was a small, soft psalter of encouragement. I took it out again. Read it twice more. The small, soft pen that wrote the words was kind. I would never know their face, but I knew their heart. The small, soft grace of a note left on the table is a small, soft thread connecting strangers. A note left on the table. You can do this, I believe in you. The small, soft fable of a stranger who knew. The psychologist said, acts of kindness ripple outward. A note left on the table is a small, soft outward ripple. The stranger who wrote it will never know the small, soft glow it gave me. I was about to give up for the night. The page was blurry. The small, soft fight in me was fading. Then I found the note. The small, soft boat of their words carried me through the last hour. A note left on the table is a small, soft flower of anonymous love. I took a pen from my bag. I wrote my own note on another small, soft tag. Pass it on, someone else needs this too. I left it on the table. A note for the stranger who would sit here tomorrow. The small, soft chain of kindness is a small, soft rain that waters the desert of the semester. The note left on the table was a seed. Small, soft bridge between people who will never meet. The table is a witness to the kindness of strangers, to the small, soft grace of a folded square of paper. A note left on the table. I touch my pocket. The note is still there. I believe in you. I believe them. Not because I know who they are, because they took the time to write it down and leave it on the table for a stranger, for me. A note left on the table. I whisper to the empty room. Thank you to the stranger who wrote first, to the kindness that ripples, to the small, soft paper that changed my night. A note left on the table is a small, soft revolution against the loneliness of studying, of the semester. A note left on the table. I will write more notes in my own handwriting. You can do this. I believe in you. You are not alone. A note left on the table is a small, soft bridge between people who will never meet. The table is a witness to the kindness of strangers, to the small, soft grace of a folded square of paper. A note left on the table. I touch my pocket. The note is still there. I believe in you. I believe them. Not because I know who they are, because they took the time to write it down and leave it on the table for a stranger, for me. A note left on the table. Note left on the table. Table, night. The soft sound of pages turning, a chair creaking next to you, a deep breath. Someone is close, their pages shuffle yours too. The silence is shared. The sound is a small, soft language. They sat down in the chair next to mine. Not close enough to touch, just close enough to hear. The soft shuffle of pages, the small, soft sign of their presence is a small, soft gear. In the machinery of my focus, the pages turn. They're studying something different, I don't know what. But the rhythm is familiar, the small, soft burn of concentration is a small, soft hut. We share the soft shuffle of pages. Next to me is a metronome. The small, soft tree of our separate studies grows in the same soil. The small, soft toil of the semester is lighter when I hear them turn a page. The soft shuffle of pages next to me. The sound is small, the presence is large. The soft shuffle of pages next to me. The small, soft barge of companionship is a small, soft boat. The soft shuffle of pages next to me. The note of their existence is the sound of paper moving. I am not alone. The soft shuffle of pages next to me. We don't speak, we don't need to. The small, soft sea of silence is a small, soft crew of two. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is a small, soft drum. The hours come and go. The small, soft song of our presence is the small, soft key. To endurance I turn a page. The soft shuffle of pages next to me. The stage of the library is a duet. The pages are the instruments. I've learned the rhythm of their studying now. They turn pages every 3 or 4 minutes, sometimes faster. The small, soft plow of their attention is a small, soft spinach. Of focus I can tell when they're stuck. The shuffle slows, the small, soft truck of their mind hits a pause. I pause too. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is a small, soft clue that we are in the same boat, not the same page, but the same sea. The small, soft stage of the library is a small, soft village. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is a small, soft tillage of the silence. I am grateful for the stranger in the next chair. The soft shuffle of pages next to me. We don't speak, we don't need to. The small, soft sea of silence is a small, soft crew of 2. The soft shuffle of pages next to me. The musician said, rhythm is the heartbeat of connection. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is a small, soft section of a symphony. The 2 of us are a small, soft orchestra of turning paper. The small, soft orchestra of the library is made of these small sounds. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is the bounds of my community. I don't know their name, but I know the rhythm of their study. The small, soft flame of their lamp is next to mine. The pages shuffle in time. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is a small, soft rhyme of shared solitude. I look at their hands briefly. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is a small, soft relief from the loneliness of the long night. The pages turn, we breathe together. The soft shuffle of pages next to me. It's late now. The library is emptying, but they are still here. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is a small, soft anchor. I turn a page, they turn a page. The rhythm holds. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is not a distraction. It's a small, soft companion. I don't know if they're aware that their pages are a metronome for my focus, but I'm grateful. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is a small, soft heartbeat of the late night library. They pack their bag. The shuffle stops. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is ending. They stand up. The chair creaks. I look up for the first time. They nod. I nod. The soft shuffle of pages next to me is a memory now. They walk away. The pages are silent. The chair is empty. The rhythm is broken, but the soft shuffle of pages next to me will return tomorrow with another stranger, another rhythm, another small, soft heartbeat of pages. Soft shuffle of pages next to me. I pack my bag. The library is quiet, but the echo of their pages is in my ears. A small, soft ghost of companionship. The soft shuffle of pages next to me. Thank you for the rhythm, for the presence, soft. Proof that I am not alone in the quiet. The pages shuffle in memory, the soft shuffle of pages next to me. Thank you for the rhythm, for the presence, for the small soft proof that I am not alone in the quiet. The pages shuffle in memory, the soft shuffle of pages next to me. Thank you for the rhythm, for the presence, for the small, soft language. They sat down in the chair next to mine. A quiet room, a single chair, the hum of nothing. Soft piano plays a slow, peaceful portion. A deep, full breath, the sound of someone alone, but not lonely. The silence is a friend. The solitude is a choice. For a long time, I confused solitude with loneliness. I thought being alone meant being abandoned. But I've learned the difference. The small, soft fineness of solitude is the small, soft gran of presence with myself. The small, soft band of my own attention is enough company. The empty chair across from me is not a lack. It's a mirror. The small, soft honey of my own thoughts is the small, soft track. I walk alone, not in sadness, in freedom. Solitude, not loneliness. The small, soft kingdom of my desk is a small, soft empire of one. The small, soft lyre of my own voice is the only music I need. Solitude, not loneliness. The chair is empty, the room is still. Solitude, not loneliness. The small, soft hill of my own presence is a small, soft height. Solitude, not loneliness. The light is my own. I don't need anyone else to fill the silence. Solitude, not loneliness. The difference is a small, soft door. Loneliness is emptiness. Solitude is more than enough. Solitude, not loneliness. I am my own companion in the late hour. The small, soft flower of my attention blooms. The small, soft bless of being alone is the freedom to be. Solitude, not loneliness. The key is in my hand, I turn it. The room is mine. The silence is my own. I used to fill every silence with noise, music, podcast, the chatter of friends. But now I sit in the quiet. The small, soft poise of my own breathing is a small, soft amends to the part of me that was afraid to be still. Solitude, not loneliness, is a skill I've learned slowly. The empty room is not a tomb, it's a small, soft bloom of possibility. I close my eyes. The darkness is not scary. The small, soft fairy of my breath takes me across the river of my own thoughts. The small, soft shiver of being alone is gone. I am not lonely, I am solitary. There is a difference. Solitude, not loneliness. The difference is a small, soft door. Loneliness is emptiness. Solitude is more than enough. Solitude, not loneliness. The poet said, loneliness is the absence of others. Solitude is the presence of self. I've memorized that line. The small, soft shelf of my solitude holds my own books, my own thoughts, my own looks. At the world, the empty chair across the table is not a wound, it's a small, soft fable of my wholeness. I don't need to call anyone. The small, soft sun of my own attention is warm enough. Solitude, not loneliness, is a small, soft toughness I've developed. The silence is a friend, not an enemy. The small, soft bend of the evening is a small, soft invitation to sit with myself. No expectation of conversation, just the small, soft grace of being alone in a quiet place. Soft piano with ambient paths and sullen. Soft garden, I water it with breath. The flowers are my thoughts, the soil is the silence. Solitude, not loneliness. I close my eyes. The darkness is a blanket, not a void. I am here, solitary, complete. Not lonely, just alone. There is a difference, I've learned it. Solitude, not loneliness, not loneliness. Not longing, just presence. The clock ticks, I don't count the ticks, I just sit. Solitude, not loneliness, is a small, soft garden. I water it of breath. The flowers are my thoughts, the soil is the silence. Solitude, not loneliness. I close my eyes. The darkness is a blanket, not a void. I am here, solitary, complete. Not lonely, just alone. There is a difference, I've learned it. Solitude, not loneliness, not loneliness, not loneliness. Solitude, night. Solitude, night. Solitude, night. The quiet room, a single chair, the hum of nothing. Soft piano plays a slow, peaceful chord progression. A deep, full breath, the sound of someone alone, but not lonely. The silence is a friend, the solitude is a choice. For a long time I confused solitude with loneliness. I thought being alone meant being abandoned. But I've learned the difference, the small, soft fineness of solitude is the small, soft grant of presence with myself. The small, soft band of my own attention is enough company. The empty chair across from me is not a lack, it's a mirror. The small, soft honey of my own thoughts is the small, soft track. I walk alone, not in an empty lecture hall. Distant echoes, the hum of silence. Soft piano plays a slow, resolving plays a slow, resolving plays. A chair creaks footsteps on the aisle. A deep, full breath. The space between desks is still there. The semester is ending. The semester is ending, the desks will be empty until the spring, but the space between them is permanent. Not physical, the small, soft sentry of memory, the small, soft garment of the hours I spent here is woven into the wood. The space between desks is a small, soft hood. Over my thoughts I walk down the aisle one last time. The same aisle I walked in September. The small, soft rhyme of my footsteps is different now, slower, wiser. The space between desks is a small, soft miser of time, it gives back what I gave it. The panic, the focus, the small, soft habit of showing up. The desks are the same. I am different. The space between desks is still here. The chairs are empty, the room is still. The space between desks is still here. The small, soft hill I climbed all semester is behind me now. The space between desks, the small, soft vow I made to myself to keep going. The desks witnessed it. The space between desks, where I sat, where I cried, where I learned. The small, soft texts of the semester are returned to memory. The space between desks held me when I was falling apart. The small, soft art of endurance was written in the flecks of dust on the tabletops. The space between desks is a small, soft chest of treasures, the laughter, the tears, the late-night coffee rings. The space between desks, the small, soft wings of hope that grew in the gaps. The semester is over, the space remains. I think about the people who sat in these chairs, the stranger across the aisle who nodded at 2 a.m., the study group's empty chair, the small, soft prayers of the student who left a note, the small, soft gem of connection in the space between desks is the real curriculum, not the lectures, not the texts, but the small, soft presence of others trying, the small, soft crying, and laughing and sighing. The space between desks is a small, soft nexus of humanity. I touch the desk where I sat all semester. The wood is warm, the small, soft fester of my panic is healed. The desk is a witness, I thank it quietly. The space between desks, where I sat, where I cried, where I learned. The small, soft texts of the semester are returned to memory. The space between desks. This is the final track of the 4th album. The space between desks has been my home. Through 20 tracks of small, soft songs of solitude and connection. The small, soft foam of the semester's wave has receded. The beach is empty now, but the space between desks is a small, soft teach. For the next student, the desks are patient, the aisles are waiting. The small, soft patient silence of the lecture hall is a small, soft door to the next semester. I walk down the aisle once more, not in sadness, in gratitude. The space between desks held me. The small, soft requests I made of myself were answered by the quiet. The desks listen. Deep breath at 5. At 5 at 5. A deep breath at 5. At 5:30. Footsteps walking down the aisle. At 6. A door. The space between desks. I reach the door. Turn back one last time. The rows of desks are empty, but full of memory. The space between them is a map of my semester, the panic, the focus, the small, soft triumphs and failures. The space between desks is not empty. It's a small, soft archive of everyone who sat here. The stranger across the aisle, the study group, the note inside me mouth, in the gaps between my thoughts, in the silence between my breaths. The space between desks is where I learn to be alone and not lonely, together and not crowded, present and not panicked, still and not stuck. The space between desks, I whisper to the hallway, thank you, to the desks, to the chairs, to the space between everything that held me through the semester. The space between desks is not an ending, it's a small, soft beginning of the next chapter, the next album, the next space between desks, between people, between who I was and who I am becoming. The space between desks, I walk away, the echo follows, but the space remains for the next student, for the next small, soft garment. The semester is ending, the desks will be empty until the spring, but the space between them is permanent.